What's up, guys? It's John and John with NBC, and we finally got our $1,500 challenge cards back from PSA. Lots of heat in this box. I don't know who's gonna win yet. I'm hoping it's me, but stay tuned and we will find out how our cards did. Alright guys, it is John and John, and soon to be Cody here in just a second, but this is finally the big reveal of our $1,500 challenge.
A little nervous.
A little bit nervous. Now, we got these cards back. It was just a little bit over a month, I want to say, from when we submitted it.
Yeah, fast.
Very quickly. So, if you watched our last video, which is what we submitted, we have sped the clock forward, finally got them back. We submitted that video a little late, so this one's going to be close to it. But I have 8 cards. John has 3 cards. Cody has 7 cards that we are going to reveal here in just a second. And you said you're nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You're nervous. He has 3 cards. He put all his eggs in 3 baskets.
In the corner.
Yeah, well, it's not good if you're already noticing
It's
stuff
already making me
about
nervous.
your cards. So I think what we're going to do, I'll go first, you go second, Cody will go third. And then, we can do a real quick recap later. Maybe after Cody goes, and then we'll look over all the cards. But we're gonna go ahead and start with me. I have a couple of Mac Jones cards, and now what's really good news for me, and this might not be up-to-date news by the time this video releases, is the Patriots are looking at DeAndre Hopkins. If he does go to the Patriots, that is a huge boost
That would help
for Mac Jones. His card values are going to go up for sure if that is the case. So I have a Mac Jones. This is a press-proof Premier card. One other thing, just to kind of reiterate the rules of this challenge, is we all started with $500. We had $500 to invest into as many cards as we wanted. We were going to submit them to PSA. We had to cover the costs for PSA grading from that $500. I actually went through 30 cards to find 8 to send to PSA. This was the first one, pre-graded at 10.
Yep.
And it got a Gem Mint 10. There we go. Started off 1 for 1.
I'm not rooting for you, but that's good for NBC.
It's good for NBC. There you go. So we have 2 more Mac Jones cards here. Was able to find, I think this is a Pink Prism, right?
Pink Prism.
So it is going to be his Pink Prism from the Prism set. Also pre-graded at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one got a 9. So that one bumped down, unfortunately. Too bad. The centering on this one was like spot on. I really thought it was clean. There might have been maybe a weak corner or something on the back that I missed. But all right, so we're batting 500 right now. Batting 500. But this is the Big Mac Jones card. The Big Mac.
Big,
if
man,
you
I like
will. So this is a tie-dye patch out of 25. Number
Pretty
2
fun.
out of 25. Very pretty card. I got this one, I want to say, I got it for about $60.
64, 67.
Yeah, so somebody had this listed on eBay as a rated rookie, and it is clearly not a rated rookie. So I was able to do, he accepted a best offer for this card. This is actually a 4-color patch. There is a little bit of blue just poking through there. Pre-graded this one a 10. It's hard, it's a thick card. Oh, and I got a 9.
That thick card is tough.
It is a thick card. I was really hoping this one was gonna get a 10, and I thought it was pretty clean. Not clean enough. Still a very cool card. Not bad for the $60 I paid for it. I should still make money off of that.
But if he gets hype, it's just going to go
If he
up.
gets hype, it's just gonna keep going up. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit, go to Tua Tagovailoa. This is a Prism Black Silver. Now, thing to note, I think, was there 2 in this order? Did Cody also have one of these?
I did not see one.
No. Okay, so this is the only one. So we have a Prism Black Silver. I pre-graded this one at 10. Centering looked pretty darn good. Oh my God.
An 8, wow.
Woo! What the heck did I miss?
We need to put some Snickers bars in here next time we send these off.
Oh man, I don't see anything noticeable right off of the cusp here.
I know the viewers get aggravated because we blame the graders, but when you look cards over and you
Wow.
see them really sweet and it drops 2 grades, that just makes
That's
you...
true. I'm nervous now, John. I have 2 9s, I have an 8 and 1 10, and my 10 is probably my least valuable card.
I may do better doing less cards to get a better
Yeah,
chance.
we'll see. Okay, well, we'll keep moving.
We'll see.
We have a Tua Red, White, Blue Prism. also obviously pre-graded a 10. I mean, what else would I pre-grade it? And I got a 9.
Wow,
This is rough. Okay, my best Tua card. This is probably the best card I have in the entire order. Out of 49, this is the Mojo die, or not the die cut. This is a Mojo club level prism. Please, Lord, let this be a 10. Oh my God.
Wow,
I'm getting
brutal.
wrecked right now. Wrecked.
We'll look them over later and see if we see anything, but
oh, this is rough, John.
Yes,
I'm
is.
like barely gonna break even right now. So I did send a Jalen Hurts die cut. Probably, I mean, the way that this is going right now,
pre-graded a 10.
this is probably gonna be a 9. Yeah.
Wow.
And my last card, I don't think this is gonna be the saving grace, but this is a Wander Franco Aqua Refractor out of 199. I actually pre-graded this one a 9.
Now watch this one bounce up.
I actually pre-graded this a 9, and I got a 9. So
I thought it was gonna bounce up. I was waiting.
that
for
is
it.
really, really not good right there.
So how many?
So I got
One.
I had one gem mint, the very first one I uncovered.
Wow.
Oh, the thing is, I thought that these were really, really good cards, and I bet you it was just the grader. We'll
Like
see
you
how
said.
we'll see how yours goes. We'll see how Cody's goes. But
You
this,
cold through 30 cards to get to these, so of course you're gonna send your best cards.
yeah. So out of my 30 cards, one was a gem mint.
Ouch, yeah. I'm a little
Oh
nervous
man!
now,
All right,
so
John, you're up. You're up.
We're gonna switch places. I'm nervous, man.
Mm,
I'm nervous after that.
I'm salty.
Yeah, I bet you are.
That's what I am. All right, John has 3 cards here. I am praying you did better than I did. Now, the crazy thing about John, he went a different method. He did 3 pre-slabbed cards. So this was a CSG 9.5. This is a Josh Allen Panini Canvas base card. You had about 43 into this.
Yeah, that's cheap.
I think you said it could be either a 9 or a 10, but you pre-rated it a 9.
Yeah, when we cracked it, you could see a little bit of the corner was showing.
And the way the grader is right now, I'm leaning towards a 9. But hey,
Could be an 8.
I'm hoping
The way
that
this guy is.
you proved me wrong right here. And I got a 9. So you were spot on with that one. So you did get a 9. I don't know what the comps are, but
He sells well, so that's probably a $50, $60 card.
all right. So we have a Joe Burrow swatches right here. So this is out of 99, right?
Out of 99.
Yep. And this was this pre-graded?
We got Cody calling us in. This was pre-graded.
Let me just delete that. All right.
We don't have the, Cody sent them, again, we were running late, so Cody had to take them and crack them.
I got it right here. So this was an SGC 9.5 originally, pre-graded a 10, and it got a gem at 10. John, I think that you might have just run away with the challenge with one card.
Let's don't get crazy, but that's good news. Because it is a thicker card, and we know how rough they are on those.
I'm gonna just have to flip my cards, just get what I can get for them, and start over. I think.
Well, see, that's a good point. We're in the middle of June. I don't know when this is going to release, and this goes to the second week of football season, so we're talking September.
Yep.
So we can list these cards, sell them, get some more cards, and basically just start
Do
over.
it again, and if you do bigger cards, send them at the higher rate. You'll get them back faster. So this is your last card. This is a Joe Burrow Pink Hollow Optic. This was originally an HGA 9.5.
Yep.
It had all 9.5 subgrades. You have a lot of money into this. You pre-graded it as 10.
Now, when we cracked it, we had a little bit of a problem, and you can run into that, so it kind of scared me. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little mark right there, so let's just...
And it got a 9, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was concerned, but...
So you did. You had a much better gem mint rate than I did with your 3 cards.
One card.
One card gemmed out, but honestly, John, I think that card is probably... I mean, these two are probably similar in value, but that's a pretty nice gem mint to have. A Joe Burrow swatch out of 99, so not bad. You're definitely going to make money, which is more than I can say.
That's good, yeah. Well, we still got a ways to go. Like we said, we still got 3 months, so...
Yep.
So
So
let's get Cody in here and see how he did.
come on in, Cody.
You know, Cody didn't do so good in the last challenge, so we're hoping maybe he picks it up in this one. He carries us through this challenge, so let's see what he's got.
All right, so now that the fellas have revealed their cards, it is my turn to reveal 7 cards. And one of the cards that they did not see, actually no one saw even on our pre-PSA reveal, is 1 silver Dynagon of Trevor Lawrence. So that was actually delivered to my house. the day that we filmed it. And because I sent it off to PSA, I had the luxury of sneaking that in as my 7th card. So let's go ahead and start off with, looks like we got it a little bit backwards, but we're going to start with some Justin Herbert first.
I got a question for you before we start.
Okay.
This is the PSA $1,500 challenge. We did the SGC $1,200 challenge.
Yep.
Not taking a shot at you. I'm just wondering, you feel any extra pressure because of how you did in that challenge to do anything different in this one, or you just, like, did it affect your decision, how you're rolling or anything?
Well, if you watch my strategy, yeah, I was way more conservative. So all of them were quarterbacks for a reason. Generally, quarterbacks are not only going to have the highest value, but they're also a little bit more liquid or easier to move. And I also went for, big name quarterbacks, Herbert and Trevor Lawrence, right? However, one thing that I really took a risk on was that Mac Jones auto out of 25. So, I mean, yes, I was kind of conservative, but I did spend about $200+ in total for that Mac Jones. So kind of
half your money almost on one card.
Yeah. My goal for this challenge was not necessarily to beat you guys, but to get $90 of profit so that I can make up for my $90 loss in the SGC challenge. So
that's why I was really asking, is pressure. Are you feeling pressure because of the last one?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that was a bad showing. So it all comes down to these cards though. So let's see what we got here.
Which, as you saw in our video, the grader was a little rough. So let's see.
Yeah,
Maybe you went to break and you got somebody else.
Hopefully, because I had some pretty good pre-grades on these cards, so I'm expecting some high grades, unlike you guys. So this first one,
Justin Herbert.
Yep.
Select.
And this is the Phenomenon.
Silver Prism, pre-graded to 10.
Pre-graded to 10. This looked really clean, and I don't see any whitening on the edges either. Looks good. So let's see what we got. Ready?
Ooh, an 8.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, this isn't the push-up challenge, thank God. So it looks like that brutal grading is consistent.
Centering on that would be tough for me. I'm not sure how I would.
Maybe it is a little OC. You see a little gap between that.
Still
it's a little bit larger than that.
It's gotta be more than that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, bad start. All right. So here's another Justin Herbert. This is a club level, right?
Select, yeah. Silver again.
Silver Prism. And what did I pre-grade this sucker?
You got 10 on the sheet.
Yeah. I mean, if I look at it a little closer, maybe that's thicker than that. So maybe it's OC. But I said it was a 10 for a reason.
Ouch.
And PSA is not liking my Justin Herbert. So
1 grade I can see. When it drops 2 grade, that's a big difference. That left side is really thick from over here anyway.
Yeah, it does look thick, doesn't it? Okay. So I think when I use the centering tool, I go to the inside of this border. Anyways, 8 and a 9 on the Justin Herbert. I mean, I've said it before in the past. I think there's population control on most players, but I don't know.
I don't have your prices here. You know how much you have into that card?
I probably have about, including grading fees, about 45 in each of those.
Be close as a 9.
Yeah, do we have any comps? No comps?
Nothing.
I'm going to save this card to the end because this is like my make or break card. So let's jump to the Jordan Love die cut.
All right.
And according to some comments on YouTube, this was supposed to be a 9. I know it's a little OC on the back.
I think you pre-graded a 9.
Pre-graded a 9 as well. It was really clean. The only thing that may have been wrong is it being off-centered. And of course you get a 10 on it, right?
It bumps up. You can't be right.
Man.
Very nice.
I'll take it though, because this is like one of the very few 2020 select die cuts that I've gotten a 10 after I sent about 10 of them of 2 off. So I'll take that. That's actually going to be a good card.
Should be. There's a lot of hype for him. Nobody's really seen him do much. The times he came in and played, he didn't do a whole lot. So it's his show now. We'll see.
I'll take it. So 1-8, 1-9, and 1-10 so far. That's fantastic. Let's jump to a Dynagon of Trevor Lawrence. This is a Silver Prism. I thought this was really nice. And again, this was the last card I added to the order.
Pre-graded to 10. Nice.
Just
Very nice.
Come on, baby.
Now I want to roll.
Come on. That's a really cool card. I know I sold one of these from a personal collection. Sold it for $150.
Done again. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never had much luck with those.
Yeah, so population is low on those, and at the time I was the only one up for sale, so hopefully I can net another 150 on that. That'd be awesome.
And I don't know how many cards we've sent of T-Law to get graded with PSA, but we have not pulled many 10s out of him at all.
Well, hopefully there's another 10 between these next two cards because they're both numbered out of 75. So this first one, I believe is star-studded.
Yep.
And it's a pink prism just like the other one. And it's a really nice card in my opinion.
Pre-graded a 10.
Maybe the bottom's a little thicker. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's not good.
Get 2 good ones, then we go down.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a little bit more in these cards than the other ones. I think I probably have about $60 into this card as well as this next card, including grading fees. So that's going to be a tough sell. But
he's hot. He's popular. People like him
say.
On the up, but a 9, I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say I sold an absolute PSA 9 out of 99 for like $90. So maybe I can get a pink prism.
I was just thinking, should we tell them what happened to your eye? They're going to think something happened.
Oh, it's okay. John beats me over here.
All right.
Here's another airborne out of Rookies and Stars. Trevor Lawrence out of 75.
Pre-graded? 9.
I actually pre-graded this.
No, a 10. Sorry. Usually you do 9, 10. This is, yeah, straight up 10.
Straight up 10. F-35s in the back. Oh, man.
I was ready to high-five that one.
These cards were both in perfect condition. It just makes you think. I don't know.
Now, are these all eBay purchases, or did you get some?
All of them were eBay purchases. I've kind of gone away from Twitter purchasing for a little while because of the quality. But okay.
You need this one.
Last one, and this is honestly I need this one to grade out. So if we remember correctly, there was a scratch on the front of this one that I thought would kind of keep it at a 9.
I'm pre-graded a 9. Yep, this is out of 25.
Out of 25,
auto.
Rookie auto. It is a sticker. It is also an insert. So it's not like, a rated rookie optic out of 25, but I think I have over $200 into this card. And if this gets an 8, we'll see. So
SGC challenge.
Oh! Oh! Come on!
Both of your 9s bumped up to 10s.
That makes no sense. For whatever it's worth,
wow.
That makes no sense at all. But I am going to take it. Wow, this had a visible scratch on his chest. And they gave me a 10 on it. Absolutely insane.
Awesome, that's a good card.
Wow,
that's gonna help.
So I had what, 7 cards and 3 10s?
Yep, 3 gems.
Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. So
you predicted 5 of them to gem. That's not terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is probably the most expensive card. The one you wanted was the auto.
Yeah. Well, definitely. I mean, the fact that this came back at 10 is absolutely shocking because I thought this was on the verge of a 9 or 8. But I mean, the card itself, centering, all the other conditions, all the subcategories of this card were perfect. So maybe that just kind of outweighed the scratch. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. But
there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
No rhyme or reason.
We'll see. It's now going to be a little bit tough for me to lose money in this challenge. I will cross my fingers that I can beat the fellas. I know we all collectively had a pretty rough submission this go around.
Yep.
I think this auto getting a 10 really puts me at an advantage unless these guys can do some more work before the deadline.
That's the thing. We still have 2.5 months. We could sell these cards, get new cards, and the only risk is sending them to get graded and they don't get back in time. So now that you guys have seen the cards, kind of comment down below who you're going with, John, Cody, or John with no H, and just see what you guys think of what you've seen so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you guys see it right here, who the winners are going to be, right? So
you want to go ahead and just...
I mean, I won't get too confident with it now. You guys can still pull some miracles out of your hat with some flipping before September, like you just mentioned. So it'll be nice to take this puppy home after a terrible SGC challenge, but only time will tell.
Yep. And we appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot.
We'll see you next time.